Hi YouTube, it is Marielle. Let's get into the new nails. I got my nails and toes done last week. I love this mug. It has an M for Marielle, and then it has butterflies everywhere because duh. And then it's like it has gold handles. Marielle Gold, hello. I am gold. I am made of gold. Everything I touch turns into gold. That's just what it is. We live in a society, unfortunately, in a world where creativity is gone. Truthfully, people are literally just trying to get by, work as much as they can, get all the hours that they could possibly get, and then hopefully one day we can retire and not work. Really get to enjoy life when you're like 70, 80 because of your retirement plan, right? This world is so focused on money that we have lost creativity. So that's why people don't pursue their dreams. That's why people don't pursue their passions. People don't even get the point of doing anything that they love or they care about because they're like, oh, this is not gonna get me no money. This is not gonna get me nowhere. I want you to understand how far this greediness has come to. People don't have money for food, people don't have money for rent, people don't have money for anything. So people are stuck in survival mode. And the worst part about this is that it has made people so bitter and the hearts of people so bitter that they don't even like to see other people just enjoy life because like, well, how dare you enjoy life when I'm over here struggling? And that's why you ain't getting nowhere because you can't clap for others. If you can't clap for others, your turn is never gonna come. Because everyone is so stuck on just trying to make money, we don't even realize how much of our times we are wasting. Do we know as a people that we don't have to go for these things that the government is putting on us?
FBI, open up!
And I'm especially talking for the people that literally just like clock in, zone out for 8 hours, and then clock out, go home, maybe have a cup of tea, and then go to sleep, and then repeat. That is my nightmare. My nightmare. I know for a fact that after 6 days of creation and making the earth gorgeous and perfect, and then God brings man on the 7th day for us to enjoy his creation, I know for a fact that he didn't create us just for us to come here and survive, to come here and just like work and die. There's no point in that. There's literally no point of just putting man on earth with all these beautiful wonders, the mountains, the waters, the oceans, the cities, the food, just for us to work and die and not express ourselves and not explore. That was not the plot. But man became so greedy. I want you to understand that your life is what you make it. You have the power to create whatever reality you want in, but you have to first of all get out of that fight or flight. You have to get out of that survival instinct that you are in. And the best way to do that is to connect with your source. What is your source? My source is Jesus Christ. Okay, my source is my Father in heaven. Once I connect to him, he's able to reveal to me who I am, who he has created me to be, what his intentions are for me, and more. Once I'm connected to my source, now I have confidence in who my God is, and I'm able to see all the wonders that he always has intended for his creation to enjoy. If we are children of the Creator, that makes us creators. We're supposed to create. We're supposed to bring things to life, especially women. We are literally the portal of life. Hello? The portal of life. There's no life without women. I hope we know that. I hope we know that. If we have the power to bring life, how much more can we bring? We live in a society that because everybody is trying to make ends meet, focus on just money. I understand. Okay? Do not take this the wrong way. I very much get it. But I don't want the plot to be lost. The plot is to be free. The plot is to enjoy life. The plot is to travel. The plot is to touch grass. The plot is to frolic in the freaking green grass. The plot is to hike mountains. We have been so caught up in everything that society has put on us. But guess what? It's because we're so divided. We're so divided. A revolution is never going to happen if even in the Black community we're still fighting light skin versus dark skin. We're done with that, it's gonna be black versus Hispanics. And then when we're done with that, it's like minorities versus white people. And then it's always something. It's always something. A divided kingdom cannot stand. We have to come together, which I am holding on to that idea. I hope that we can all come together one of these days. But that's not what we're talking about today. I want to talk to you. What is it that you like to do? What is it that you can do for hours and just be submerged by it? What is it that when you do, you are at your happiest? You feel like a little kid again. Is it drawing, making music, writing books, writing poems? You need to do some soul searching. The best way to do the soul searching and to find out who you are is by connecting to the source. Connect to the source. Connect to God. Connect to God. I am coming to you as someone that has experienced it firsthand. You need to destroy all the paradigm that has been put in our heads. We need to destroy all these paradigms that society, our families have put in our heads, because a lot of people don't know the true God or real God's character. And when I say God, I hope you know I'm talking about Jesus Christ. Thank you. We are meant to create. We are meant to expand. We are meant to explore our minds, explore our creativity, touch things. And that's also another thing. We are so focused on the perfect, like the end product, that we don't even enjoy the process. We're so focused on, is this perfect? Is this super polished? Is this flawless? To the point where we forget to actually involve ourselves in the experience rather than just rushing to, because y'all care too much about what others think. Can we get into that? You care too much about what others think. Oh my goodness, like if I post this, who's gonna be stalking me? Oh my goodness, my video got 2 likes. So what? You have to understand one thing. People who love their lives and have shit going on for them would never, and I mean never, make fun of you for putting yourself out there, for trying something new, for exploring life, for exploring your talent, for exploring your gift. You want to know you want to know the people that always have the most to say? It's miserable people. Miserable people always have so much to say, because guess what? Their reality sucks. So anything that can help them escape and make them feel a little bit better, they're gonna hold on to that. And if that means that they need to sit down and analyze your page and make fun of the low views, make fun of the no likes, they're gonna have a field day with that. Why do you care about what miserable people have to say? They're miserable. I pray that they can surrender to the Lord so that the Lord can heal them, but that ain't got nothing to do with you. A real nigga, a real person that has shit going on, that knows where they're going, that's secure in themselves. Oh baby, not only they're not gonna shoot you down for what you're doing, but they're actually gonna clap for you and they're gonna be rooting for you. Because guess what? At some point, they were in the same position that you are in right now. And if you just keep fighting through the storm, if you could just keep holding on, keep going, regardless of the low views, regardless of the no support. And that's also another thing. We are so focused on like, oh my goodness, my friends are not supporting me. It doesn't matter. Are you having fun? I'm having a blast. I love talking to a camera, and I just love expressing myself. I love yapping. So yes, I'm gonna make something out of this. I'm gonna create. I'm not scared of failing. I'm not scared of failing, and that's the issue. Y'all are scared of failing. Y'all are scared of falling and falling to your face and people watching it. When the Bible tells us he sets up a table for me in front of my enemies, guess what? That table starts naked, but your enemies are still watching. And he puts one thing, another 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 thing. And then the table's set. You think that he's gonna set the table in secret and then be like, here? No. The process has to be seen. The process must be seen. But if you're still too scared about the opinion of what people who don't even love their lives, people that need escapism. It's so funny to me. This is actually one of my biggest pet peeves. Are the people who claim to be Christians just so that they can judge others and make others feel like shit about their situation just because this one person sins differently. Guess what? People don't change out of that. People don't change out of shame. People don't change out of condemnation. God himself doesn't even shame us. He doesn't condemn us. So who are you to sit here and judge someone else just because they sin differently? You want to judge people that drink alcohol but you smoke every night. You want to judge people that have sex before marriage but you masturbate every day. And again, this is not me trying to be shady. I'm just trying to let you know, like, you gotta look in the mirror. And if you're too busy, if you're too happy, overly happy to call out someone else's sin, and not in a loving way, that's the thing. But to point the finger and be like, you're going to hell, that is not the way to do it. You're putting people back in their shells just because you don't want to get out of yours. If you know in your heart you've been having something, whether it be music, making content, whatever it may be, that you've been wanting to do, but you've been putting off because you're scared of what people may think, and you're scared that it's not gonna take off, and you're scared that it's not gonna, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. First of all, because you shouldn't be doing it to impress others. You should be doing it to help others. That's what this page is about. I literally just want everyone to get out of their shells and get into their full potential. That's it. So if you're still doing it to be like, I'm gonna show them I'm that nigga, it's like, okay, cool, you're that nigga, but this is not what we're doing this for. That's because if that's what you're doing it for, of course you're gonna be worried about what everybody else is thinking. Of course you're gonna attach your worth and your confidence to how much love you're getting back from whatever you put out there. But you need to know you're the shit regardless. Views, no views, love, no love. That's why it's important to stay connected to the source. It's important to stay connected to the source because he's my confidence. I don't get my confidence from man. I don't get my confidence from human beings. I appreciate when my friends and my man and my family pours into me and speaks lies over me. I'm not, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not taking that for granted, but my identity is not attached to these things. My identity is not attached to the world. My identity is attached to Christ, and it's pretty secure. It's secure up there. That's all I need. Stop worrying about what others are going to think about you trying, about you failing, because you can fall down and get back up again. My biggest pet peeve is when someone would try something one time, and this, I've been there. Someone would try something one time and it's like, well, I gave it all I could. That's why it's important to love yourself, stay rooted in your source, because people are always going to
People are always talking.
But what happens when the talk?
What happens when the talk?
Stop worrying about what others think. Are you happy? Do you love what you're doing? We're too worried about little details, people's opinion. Oh my goodness, I cannot stress the people's opinion. One, because I just got out of that. I'm free from that. And I want everyone that's still there to be free from that. And this is why it's important. You love yourself. You have a solid circle that wants to see you win. That circle is going to be very tiny, but you need to have that solid circle that wants to see you win. These are the people that you listen to, because they're going to give you critiques in a way that's going to help you build yourself up. Anyone else outside from that, it's not needed. I'm cool. Why would I want to listen to someone's advice when their lives doesn't look like the life that I want for myself? Respectfully, I don't want your relationship advice. I don't want your life advice. I don't want your college advice. If when I look at your life, I look at your relationship and I don't see myself in your shoes, I'm cool. 99% of the time, these people are just projecting, speaking out of bitterness. They're like, oh my goodness, you guys are still in the honeymoon phase. Baby, it's been almost 2 years. We actually like each other. We love each other there. Oh my goodness, just wait till I rebuke you. Yeah, I rebuke you in Jesus' name. People love to be like, you shouldn't do this. It's too much. It's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out for you. Because last time I checked, every single thing that I logged in and I put my mind into it came to pass. But guess what? It wasn't because of me. It was because of him. If God gives you a vision, especially for the ones of y'all that God has given a vision, something that you should do, you better do it. It ain't got nothing to do with you. How selfish of you to keep that idea all for yourself. Do you know who you can help? Do you know what you can do with that? You're just a vessel. You are. You're literally just a vessel. Better lock in before that idea, that vision, finds another vessel that's willing to be used. Sorry. I had to say it. I just had to. Stop being scared of the world. It's yours. We have dominion over these things. Put yourself out there. Let them laugh. Let them talk. At the end of the day, you can work. In 100 years, we're most likely not going to be here. And do you think all the hours that you put into critiquing others, working your life away, do you think they're going to be remembered? Do you think that company is going to be like, oh my goodness, this worker works so much that we appreciate them? You know what's going to be remembered? The music that you put out there, the paintings that you put out there, the drawings that you put out there, the things that you created that you put out there, the things that you have put out there, that's what's going to be remembered. Whatever you do out of love and for him is going to be given back to you. You reap what you sow. If you are still in the stage of life where you seek validation in others, first of all, give yourself grace. Okay, it's okay. We live in a world where that's what's pushed. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how things are measured. Destroy that completely. You need to have self-confidence in yourself. Guess what? You're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. Like a friend to everyone is a friend to none. You don't want to be everybody's friend. You don't want to be liked by everybody. But I promise you, there's someone in this world that loves your vibe. There's someone out here that loves what you do, that loves the way you do things. There's someone that I can guarantee that. Let the word hit you. You gonna find, I can guarantee at least 10 people that love who you are authentically. But these people would never find you if you don't put yourself out there.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking.
Is it clicking? What's not clicking? Is it clicking yet? Stop being selfish. Whatever it may be, express yourself. For God's sake, express yourself. If you know you are creative, if you know you're full of love, express yourself. People need that in this world that is so corrupted, where people only care about money, people only care about fame. We need real people. We need authentic people that have true passion. Stop caring about what others think. In 50 years, it's not gonna matter. You know what's gonna matter? That you express yourself when you were in the moment. You live your life to the fullest. If there's been something on your heart that you've been wanting to put out, city that you've been wanting to move to, something that you've been wanting to do, but people's opinion are just holding you back, I hope that this video was able to wake you up so that you get out of that psychosis that you are in. Do not let people hold you back. Do something. Make something out of yourself. Know that you can do it and own it. And don't be apologetic about it. If you start doing things and then you start feeling shaken, you shouldn't be looking around and be like, oh my goodness, is this good? Is this good? Is this good? Can I get validation? Can I get validation? All of that. Stop trying to appease to everybody. Be liked by everybody. Let them watch you. Let them gossip. Let them laugh. What did that change? What did that change? Nothing. Oh, okay. You gonna let one chuckle stop you? To this day, people are still talking crap about Olandria. You don't see how fucked up the world is? People love what's fake. So of course, when you're real, people are not gonna like that. Are you able to stay real through it all and not change your values to be liked by everybody? This is that furnace test. Gold is not just gold. It has to go through the furnace. Go through that furnace. And only the real ones to buy. I'm just trying to speak life and let you know. We live in times where hope is fading by the second. People just are losing hope. People are getting more and more feral. People are getting more and more bitter, jealous, and weird. And it's because we have lost touch with our creativity. We don't do whimsical things anymore. People are just too busy. We're just too busy. We're like, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for this, I don't have time for that. And the more you say that, the more that's what your reality is gonna be. The more you believe that, the more that's what's gonna happen. You've got to make time for the things that you love. Life should never be work, home, sleep, repeat. work, home, sleep, repeat. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. No, that's not why God has put, I know for a fact that's not why God has put me on this planet Earth for. No, thank you. I hope that this flips something in your brain today and that you're able to get up and do something that you love, not something that you have to do. I love you, but Jesus loves